Chairman, thank you. Thank you to all of the leadership here in this committee so we can actually move a pretty common sense piece of legislation just in this tax relationship between businesses in Taiwan and the United States. It should make common sense that we're not going to have double taxation for Taiwanese companies here or American companies there. This works to be able to get to that point. It is the first step. Taiwan obviously has to be able to reciprocate this to be able to finalize this relationship, but it's incredibly important for American businesses here and for Taiwanese businesses as well that we want to have that economic activity. I do have a piece of legislation that I actually introduced this week dealing with Taiwan that's similar in some ways to Senator Cornyn's amendment that he is actually filing today. That I understand he's filing and withdrawing in the time today. But this act is called the Deter Act. We took away the permanent trade relations, the most favored nation status from Russia when they invaded Ukraine and began slaughtering their neighbors. This committee acted on that and spoke in a very clear way to Russia that we're not going to do economic activity with you. I encourage us to be able to take that step in the days ahead with the Deter Act that I'm filing to be able to make it clear to China in advance, rather than waiting till an invasion occurs, but to let them know in advance that if they invade Taiwan and take military action on Taiwan, that we will have the exact same response we did for Russia, because it is much better to try to deter a war from ever starting than to try to end it once it actually begins. This would also send a clear signal to every American business that if you have relationships with the leadership of China and you want to continue to do business there, that you need to be able to engage with Chinese leaders, to be able to encourage them to not take military action, and to prepare American businesses to say if your entire supply chain is tied up in China and you invade Taiwan, you're about to lose your supply chain. So you need to make preparations, especially in areas like pharmaceuticals and others where we're exceptionally vulnerable at this point. So this Deter Act, I won't be filing today, but it is directly connected to what we're talking about currently with Taiwan, and that we should make an advanced statement proactively with China to say we will not have economic activity with you if you invade the peaceful people of Taiwan. So thanks for the engagement on this today.